嗱，初次嚟埃及旅行，通常都會參觀好多神廟嘅。咁睇得多之後，間間神廟睇嚟都千篇一律差唔多，都覺得好亂。所以呢，如果你只係要參觀一間神廟嘅話，我建議就一定要去 Karnak Temple Complex 喺 Luxor 嗰度啦。嗱，點解呢？淨係睇佢個大柱廳已經值得啦。身處於134條巨型石柱嗰度，你會感覺到人嘅渺小。呢一種震撼個感覺，任何照片或者任何博物館都無法複製嘅。Karnak Temple 喺古埃及嘅歷史上佔一個好獨特嘅位置。其一，佢歷經2000年都不斷咁樣擴建。其二，大概有30位法老王都參與佢個擴建計劃，因為呢啲就係當權者證明佢哋嘅統治權力同埋合法性嘅一種做法。喺佢個高峰時候 ，Karnak Temple 超有8萬人參加佢日常嘅運作，呢啲包括祭司啦、行政人員同埋佢哋嘅所有隨從。所以 Karnak Temple 其實就唔係一個神廟，係一個小城鎮。我諗我哋首先第一站嘅話就係呢個 Karnak Temple Visitor Centre 啦。呢一隻仿製船喺 Karnak Temple 係扮演一個好重要嘅角色。每年當尼羅河泛濫嗰時候，都有一個節日就叫做 Opet Festival。神阿穆拉同埋佢嘅妻子 Mut 嘅肖像呢，就會擺喺2隻唔同嘅船上邊，由祭司同埋法老王抬住2隻船 ，Karnak Temple 行到 Luxor Temple。咁佢哋喺 Luxor Temple 再次相聚嗰時候呢，就舉行婚禮慶典。呢個咧就象徵佢哋嘅神力嘅復興同埋法老王統治嘅權力。公羊頭肖像 Ramesses Statue。OK， 呢個係話 Avenue of the Sea 新人像。呢
個係咩話
？Avenue of the Sphinx 係嘛？Okay, Ram is a symbol of Amun. Who's Amun?
Amun is an ancient Egyptian god, and God Amun was the king of the gods 3,500 years ago. And in ancient Egypt, people had different gods and the goddesses. So there was a god for the sun, a god for the moon, a god of the earth, the goddess of the sky. So God Amun was the king of all those gods and the goddesses, and this is his house, because any temple in ancient Egypt was called the house of the god. So Amun was living here inside this temple.
大前院 The Great Forecourt。
2000年前好犀利，因住
Kings belongs to different kings. It is not built by one king. So the king who built this is called Temple. There is not Thebes, but his shrine over there that was built by a king called Seti II. Because sure we have another king called Seti I. There is a small temple built in the complex, and that was independent. It had different priests and different high priests, built by a king called Ramesses II, and that was the facade of the temple 3,200 in front of us. That's the work of the famous king Ramesses II. Here back in the tour, and when that was the facade of the temple, the Sphinx statues over there on both sides were running flank with vehicles.
我都話啦，呢啲 Ram 企喺度好似個電動車。呢度呢啲 brick 係 original 2000幾年前，佢哋係好似係咁樣起呢埲牆，係啊，起嗰啲mud brick 喺度，整一個 ram， 跟住爬上去，跟住慢慢咁整上去。呢度係 一個 gate， 一條大木門嘅應該呢度。拉美斯二世嘅巨型肖像。
This is King Ramses II.
Oh, Ramesses II.
The famous king, yes.
That's the queen?
That's the queen. And but sure, the question which queen? Because King Ramses had many wives. The tradition that time.
The favorite one.
No, not the favorite one. The favorite one was queen called Nefertari.
Yeah, oh, Ramses II.
Have you ever heard how many wives did he have? You have no idea? So Ramses was the king of the records. He had 60 wives. 60? Yeah, 60 wives. 8 royal wives and 52 concubines for 67 years. He died at the age of 91. So Ramses had 127 children.
大主廳 The Great Hypostyle Hall.
When you look at the capital, it takes the shape of a flower. And all the columns, always the capital takes the shape of a flower. That means this is the garden. Here is the garden of the house. Because they found a text that the God can communicate and spend some good time here in his garden. And the capital of the column in the middle is large enough to fit 100 men. 100 men standing can stay together on the capital of this column. So 134 columns. The rows here in the middle are higher. This is 22 meters high. That's about 70 feet. And the rest of the columns are shorter, 40. When you go to the left-hand side of this, we'll see modern wooden roof to give us an idea when it was all roofed.
So 上邊嗰啲係呢啲 column 係 depict flower. So this is a garden. Oh, this is the true obelisk 喺埃及。
Have you been to Egyptian Museum in Karnak?
I have.
It's one of the best.
Oh, this one has a roof.
你話睇 Egyptian Museum？你話睇即係出邊嗰啲 mummies 啊，或者 whatever，it's nothing compared to here。幾犀利！
好容易喺度 get lost 嘅喎，130幾條柱嗰度。
It's a beautiful picture from here. It is your first time to see an ancient Egyptian obelisk in Egypt. You might have seen obelisks outside of Egypt, in Paris, in London, in Italy.
Nothing like this. Nothing
Sure,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, because we see the original color of the colors. When you look, in 3,000 years, the kings were adding with the temple.
你睇下幾啊！同你去咩博物館啊，嘥氣啊！
The boat, it is here. Can you see? This is the same boat we saw outside, and the ram is the symbol of God Amun. So this represents God Amun and the statue inside of the god.
God Amun.
This is Ramses himself playing his role as the high priest of Egypt, and in ancient Egypt, the skin of the leopard was the costume of the high priest. Can you see the clothes there? And even the head of the leopard. Always the king has two names. Why two names? When he was born, he was given a name. And when he became a king, he was given another name. We call this circle cartouche. Cartouche in French means bullet or gun bullet. And it was given that name because it looks like the gun bullet. And that was in the 19th century. So every time you see this frame, you recognize it's a royal name. And here, this is the name Ramses. This is Ra, here, Mes, Miri Emun, beloved of God Emun. So all the kings called Ramses have got the same name, Rames. So do you know how many kings called Ramses? Do you have any idea?
4?
No, more.
Oh.
No, more. No, more. 11. There are 11 kings called Ramses. So when I look at this name, they all have got the same name. So this name is not as important as this one. This one is more important because this is unique and it tells me this is King Ramses. How we can read the second name of King Ramses? Okay, it is Usir. This Usir Ma'at Ra means strong is the justice of Ra. Sitib in Ra, selected by Ra. So the second name of King Ramses II is Usir Ma'at Ra, Sitib in Ra. And at the end of the tour, there is a quiz. So I will ask you about everything. You need to start. So you see the bird is facing this side. That means I start reading from left to right. In case we have the same bird facing the other side, from right to left.
Oh.
The hieroglyph has no alphabet, but there are symbols, and each symbol is a word.
When a bird came, a bird.
Thutmose I obelisk 圖特摩斯一世方尖牌，睇下呢個方尖牌有幾高，對比下佢企喺個隔離嗰啲人，佢足足有21米高。佢喺呢度話咧已經企咗3500年啦，所以話咧要永世長存，最好就要用堅硬嘅石頭做啦。睇下。呢啲好多呢啲亂石喺度。
It had been divided into two kingdoms, two different kings. And then the king of the south invaded the north and unified the lands and made Egypt one kingdom. So always the title of the king was the king of the two lands, and the king had two crowns, the north and the south. So here the king is, can you see the king's foot?
Yeah.
He is standing and he is holding a jar and pouring from the jar a liquid to the god. Why? Here there are two water strips.
Oh,
That
water.
Means, that means the two lands. And the two lands, when they get to the king's hand, they are unified. That means the king guarantees the unification of the north and the south.
聖湖 the sacred lake。呢度有一個呢個係 sacred lake。相傳係 Queen 喺度沐浴更衣係咪沐浴？
唔係啊，係個 priest 喺度 purify 咁樣喎。
哦，係咩？想像以前
4000年前呢度嗰啲 priestess 由呢度咁樣行落去。
喺聖湖隔離有一個用花崗岩做嘅巨型聖甲蟲，相傳呢就話如果逆時針咁環繞佢7次，就會帶來好運，尤其是喺愛情啊、婚姻同埋生仔方面。咁我都跟佢行咗7次，咁我運氣係唔錯嘅。咁我都有一個好好嘅婚姻，有一個好好嘅老婆。obelisk of Hypostyle 嘅方尖牌，由聖湖行去 Hypostyle 嘅方尖牌嗰度。Hypostyle 嘅方尖牌係全埃及最高一個，足足有30米高，成100尺咁高。
This snake is pronounced as jet. Jet means forever. This means life. So sure, they say life to the queen forever. And this symbol pronounced as Ankh. So if you know the famous king Thutmose I.
拉美斯3世神廟 Temple of Ramesses III。一條直路由 Hypostyle 嘅方尖牌行返去大庭院，遊客多咗好多啦。哇！而家開始10點鐘開始遊客多好多啦，天氣都開始熱咗啦。Much hotter now.
This temple is 3,100 years old, 3,100. So this is king called Ramesses III, Ramesses number 3.
Ramesses number 3.
Too long fit. That is
So this is the baby temple in the complex. We have the same elements of the temple, the facade of the temple, leading to the courtyard. Can you see what the king is holding in his hands over there?
Shako.
This is a
Oh.
crook, and this is a flail. Why always you see the king holding that? Because you will see later the solid gold coffin of Tutankhamun holding the same thing. The king was regarded as the shepherd of the kingdom, and the shepherd was using the crook and the flail to lead his sheep. So this is symbolic of the kingdom, and this is King Ramesses III. So it is a different atmosphere inside this shrine. This is the sanctuary of the temple.
You say a sanctuary?
Yeah, called the sanctuary or the holy.
Oh.
The sanctuary or the holy of the holies. This is the most holy spot where they were keeping the statue of the god. Can you see what the king is holding? And you know what is this? Can you guess?
Pipe? Tobacco?
Yeah, you are close, but not tobacco. This is an incense burner.
Ah.
So the king, you are correct. Now please follow me. Let's have an experience.
我本來想話 opium 鴉片煙槍。
小心啊！
嗯。
The same experience when they get the traveler scheme and they discovered the rooms and temples in the dark. So they use the flares, then they saw the scenes of the I'm sure you can see more here. This is slowly, please watch this.
佢話要睇乜嘢話？
So this is God Amin and his wife. So it's the first time to see the wife. Yeah, this is the wife. God Amin.
老實講，而家都幾攰啊！尋晚2點鐘起身搭飛機飛嚟Luxor。嗱，呢啲係咪 touch history 啊？嗱，呢個啊。係啦，又出翻嚟 Court 1。我哋今朝早8點鐘嚟，大概喺呢度用咗2個鐘。總括嚟講咧，我哋第一站係非常之好。Karnak Temple 係一個非常之值得一遊嘅地方。嗱，今晚呢，我哋就會去另外一個 temple 叫 Luxor Temple 啦。